Good evening. Just finished my good tacos. Bugs Bunny behind me. Getting the sun over his tips of his ears. Mickey Mouse getting shaded a little bit. His head, that is. Yeah. Anyhow, have fun with what you do. Maybe old timers get into stuff like this, but see, Mickey Mouse started, or excuse me, Donald Duck started from my trip around America in 2000 on motorcycle. When I left, I made two hearts on top of another. And when I came back, I saw, hey, here's Bugs Bunny's ears for the top. So I did. All right, back to Journey with Okinawa. Sensei Soken was very organized in his presentation of class. It was consistently the same. Yes, the first month, etc., was in place basic exercises, and only about 8, 9 at the most, and about 7 or 8 stepping combinations. When those were completed, then we started kata, and every day it would follow the same curriculum. At a certain point, we'd have our contact through our blocking. He'd be behind us, hammering down on our shoulders, and then hammering our waistline downward, make sure we're stable. I understand that as a need for the beginning when you learn, but then later, when he's teaching, when you have your front arm set cross like this, and your side uke to the opposite side, and that front arm is knocked downward, let it spin around and strike. And next workout session, I'll try to get a good video on that for you. You can hear my koi pond waterfall over there. Good pleasing noise. Maybe you hear my music, maybe not, don't know. Old stuff. Anyhow, Master Soken, we started out with the 3 Nahachis. And probably after Nahachi Ni, we started with basics of Sai Kata and stepping combinations of Sai Kata. And then then Hachisan, we have Soken no Sai. And then we pursued on with our next couple of katas, which would be the first 2 pinyan katas. And again, at this point, probably towards the end of pinyan shokata, we started in with the bow and the stepping combinations, and in place waza, and then Soken Tsukenbo. In my opinion, after seeing the transition of others as well taught in this manner, now when you learn the pinyan katas, you learn the pasai katas, etc., you understand the sai, you understand the bow, because you learn the basics and the stepping combinations, the pull key thrust, etc., and whatever, the vampire concepts of whether it be the tuifa and or the sai. But lo and behold, the ability to learn faster will come about from now saying, you know all those moves. Well, being you know those moves, then now you get right on in and do pinyan sho with sai, pinyan sho with tuifa, and with bow. But mind you, when you do, just follow sequence of kata. Do not do exactly the same every time. No. You want it to flow with a different insight, all right? You still have the high-low combination as in the bow kata, or as in pinyan sho kata, all right? So just follow that sequencing, but replicate it with your weapon. And let me tell you, I think you learn to fight faster with those weapons than without. back to Matsumura Shorin. Interesting. We see different ways, and that's good. Nothing wrong with that. Master Sokono was not interested in learning other ways. It was being aware of other ways. But no. I'm going further back in time. I want to go back to when we're in the castle, and the king needs to be protected, and the king's family needs to be protected. The loud stomping and hard breathing. Not good concepts for inside castle battle. What do you think? Give me your opinion. This is my opinion. I've been in that castle a couple of times, and rice paper walls are just that, rice paper walls. So you just can't, when you're escorting the family, you got to be quiet. Another signature of Soken's way. Matsumura Shorin of Okinawa Shorin, Matsumura Seito, Karate Do, as most of Master Soken desired, the softest, quietest of all Okinawan styles. So this is how I think of battlefields and placement if we go back a couple hundred years ago. If you're boat warriors coming into the island of Okinawa and you want to conquer Okinawa, and as you come to the beach, you hear these really hard, strong, dynamic, heavy breathing fighters, louder than you're accustomed to seeing at all, and continually, etc. So robust when they strike. It promotes a fear within. And then as you work up closer up to the castle itself, here again we have these strong, dynamic individuals. And all the heavy waves are very, very important and dynamic. But now when we come inside the castle, not front gate of castle, not second gate, not third gate, not fourth gate, but coming into castle. So please, others, check, research, try to find what's up here. If you could find anything in representation to what I'm thinking and stating, it would be really unique to find there was a mannerism of this that sure feels proper. And again, what do you think? What do you think? Master Soken, yes, very old man. I'm 74 now. I'm hard as a rock. I feel that I'm faster than I've ever been. A great technique is just right here. When you understand this, you understand a lot. And the opposite direction as well. Doesn't matter. But there's so many ways and avenues. The fastest and easiest. And again, it's what in your kokoro, what's in your heart, right? What's your drive? No matter what it is, what you do, practice it hard. Practice it like a real warrior. You're in a fight for your life. You're fighting for your family. You're fighting for your village. You're fighting for your pets. Where's Sophie? There's Sophie, I think. Yeah, there she is, upside down a little bit. But I'll end for today with the idea that I earnestly feel the best thing I've learned in my 50 years plus now is the breathing exercise. Soken did not teach this way. He did not like that way. Too loud. Understand what you're doing at what input, exhale, inhale, okay? So Soken didn't like that. He wanted things soft, quiet. But I'm getting at the essence of what gives you the longevity is the breathing it takes to go through all your katas, your exercises, and when you kumite, and if you kumite for several minutes at a time, you find out, whoa, I really got to breathe heavy here. I'm breathing heavy. What happening? I shouldn't do that. No, you will, especially if you're not accustomed to it. No matter what, it's up to the individual. It's not one style better than another style. Another style. No, 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 no. How the individual dove in and studied versus another. Excuse me. A lot of pollen in the air here. But anyhow, myself, the art has been a hobby. I I've made very, very little funds, and I rightly don't care because I've known too many people that didn't have money, and so I would say, hey, here's a chore. And I'll give you an example. One of my students, he's working my front yard. I just got through mowing it. So the grass is kind of above. I didn't have a catch on the back of the mower. So, hey, Tommy, you go out front, mow or pick up the droppings from the lawnmower. Oh, yeah, Sensei. In a way, I kind of wish I never looked out the window, but he went out front, and for whatever reason, I watched him. So he walked over to the right-hand side, bends over, picks up one little blade of grass, turns around, walks south, puts it down 5 feet over to his left side, walks back over again to the same area, and picks up a few more blades of grass, walks on over south, and put down those blades of grass on top of that one single blade of grass. And I go, oh my goodness. And then he seemed to kind of start raking up when he was done. Uh, Tommy, out of curiosity, why did you pick up the one blade of grass? I thought I was going to hear something really nutritional for our environment and about our oxygen that we get from all our plants, etc., etc. But no, because the young man was really beat up by family. So, oh, I'm sorry, Sensei, I'm sorry. Please try not to be sorry. Try to hang in with what happens. Be strong. Learn to fight. Help others. If you need help, ask for it. Ask for help. All right? Any questions? Feel free anytime. Enjoy your way.